Hey, what's going on, guys? Actinoid here with my very first video on YouTube. I've been wanting to do YouTube for a very long time, but certain things have kept me back from doing it. But here I am, finally, I've done it, and I'm very happy. I hope you enjoy my upcoming content, and we'll have a great time together, you fellow gamers. So in today's video, I'm going to be discussing that if the future Clone Wars content for Star Wars Battlefront 2 will actually save this game and bring back the players it lost or gain more new players. I have 5 facts to consider before deciding that if this content will save the game or not, but before that, let's review what happened in EA Play.
First, let me introduce the most powerful droid, the leader of the most powerful droid army in the galaxy, General Grievous. And yes, he will be going up against my own personal favorite, Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. Finally making his debut in Battlefront after all these years. But we're not done. That's not it. They will not come alone. Joining them is the Dark Lord and leader of the Separatist Alliance, Count Dooku, as well as someone to bring balance to the Force, Obi-Wan's unruly Padawan, Anakin Skywalker.
So as you know, we're gonna receive 4 brand new heroes in Star Wars Battlefront 2's Clone Wars content, and we've never seen them in EA's Star Wars Battlefront games. Plus, they showed us Geonosis as the map we're gonna see in Clone Wars content. Cool, so let's now jump onto those facts. Number 1. Enough number of brand new maps. So, as you may know, guys, we have been playing the same Galactic Assault maps over and over and over again. They have introduced us some new maps, 2 reused maps, Bespin and Hoth, and a new one called Kessel. But let's be honest, guys, the major game mode that most of us play is Galactic Assault and not those smaller game modes like Strike and Blast. And we haven't seen any new Galactic Assault maps since the Last Jedi DLC. That's nearly 7 months. I mean, no matter how the maps look, how the maps play, everyone is gonna get bored of playing the same maps for nearly 7 months. So I'm expecting them to introduce at least 4 brand new big maps in the Clone Wars content. We already know that Geonosis is going to be included in the Clone Wars content, but I really hope the rest of the new maps are going to be big maps for Galactic Assault 2, not smaller maps designed for Blast or Strike, because we are really lacking some new Galactic Assault maps in Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm expecting them at least 4 for Clone Wars content, at least 4 big maps for Clone Wars content. I mean, come on. That's the standard amount of maps you can expect from a DLC pack, right? So if they add some cool looking big maps to Clone Wars content, I think the guys who abandoned the game will come back and play this game again, and this will be a positive factor to save Battlefront 2. Number 2, the brand new squad system. So we know we are getting a brand new squad system for Star Wars Battlefront 2 in future, and as of right now, the squad system is very random. The spawning is very random in this game. Like, you spawn with a bunch of random guys in a random part of the map. You can't control where you spawn or who you spawn with, and this is very random, man. Like, how many times your team has been losing the flag or losing an objective, vice versa, your team can't capture the flag or destroy the objectives, and you can help the team out with the hero you choose. You choose the hero, but you can't get there in time to save your team. The match has already ended. and you couldn't help your team. That's very frustrating for me. I mean, I know I can save my team with that hero, but I couldn't get there in time because I've been spawned in the back of the map far away from the objectives and I couldn't help my team. That's very frustrating for me. So with this brand new squad system, now you're gonna, if it works like the Battlefield titles, now you're gonna know where are you going to spawn and who are you going to spawn with. That takes out the randomness from the squad system. Like, you choose to spawn in the back of the map with your buddy and choose the specialist to snipe the enemies, or spawn on your other buddy which is in the middle of the conflict and help him out with assault. I'm really glad that they are adding this brand new squad system to the game, because right now it is very random. uh, if it's implemented right, now you can choose where you're gonna spawn and who you're gonna spawn with. And I think that's a very cool addition to the game, and plus, it's a positive factor for saving Battlefront 2. Number 3, the new Conquest game mode. So, Dennis said that we're gonna get a brand new Conquest game mode or Conquest like game mode for Battlefront 2. I don't know how it's gonna play, but I think it's gonna be a fine addition to the game because, let's say, Galactic Assault, the biggest game mode possible in Star Wars Battlefront 2, most of the times the matches end so quick because of the unbalanced matchmaking. One team destroys the other team fast. Like, the if the good team is the attacking team, they just come at the weak team, capture their objectives, destroy their objectives, and boom, the game is done. Like, the game ends in 4 or 5 minutes. And that's funny. I have seen blast and strike matches that actually last longer than the biggest game mode named Galactic Assault. That's really awful, man. I mean, you get more playtime in Team Deathmatch than Galactic Assault, which is the biggest game mode in the game. So, Galactic Assault is basically Battlefield 1's operations game mode, but Battlefield 1, you have more tickets and 3 battalions to complete this game. But in Galactic Assault, you only have 1 battalion and fewer number of tickets to complete the game. So, don't get me wrong, I have seen Galactic Assault matches that last long. It's fun to play, but most of the times it's just an unbalanced matchmaking, and the matches end so fast the good team just destroys the enemy team, and boom, the game is done. But in this Conquest game mode, if it's gonna be like the Battlefield Conquest, at least if the matchmaking is not good, uh, you're still gonna have a standard amount of playtime in that game, in that game mode, like 10-12 minutes standard minimum. Like, you're gonna have a certain number of tickets to reach and certain numbers of flags to capture. Plus, this game mode, it's not gonna be linear like Galactic Assault. You're gonna run around the map in different parts of the map. It's not linear like Galactic Assault. You choose what to do in that game mode, not the game telling you what to do in that linear nature of Galactic Assault. So I think it's gonna be a good addition, the Conquest game mode, but we have a problem here. Because right now I can't find full Galactic Assault servers in certain times of the day. And imagine we have these two game modes together. I mean, it's gonna split the player base. It's gonna split the player base a lot. I mean, you're not gonna find full servers for both of the game modes in certain times of the day. It's gonna split the community, and let's be honest, the game doesn't have a healthy player base right now. So if they add these two big game modes together, it's gonna split the community even more. So my idea is, if they're gonna add that Conquest game mode, simply get rid of Galactic Assault. Get rid of that game mode and replace the Conquest game mode as the biggest game mode possible in the game, or just don't add the conquest game mode. Simple. Because it's gonna split the community. There are two big game modes, and you're not gonna find full servers most of the time because uh, players, a number of players are gonna choose Galactic Assault, a number of players are gonna choose the Conquest game mode, and you're gonna have a hard time finding matches for those game modes. So it was my idea that either they get rid of the Galactic Assault game mode and replace it with the Conquest game mode, or simply don't add that Conquest game mode because it's gonna split the community even more. But I think they should get rid of that Galactic Assault game mode and replace it with Conquest. That's going to be a very good addition to the game. Plus, it's going to be a positive factor to save Battlefront 2 again. Number 4, credits for heroes. So as you may know, we have a new Falcon ship in second part of the solo DLC, and it's locked behind a credit paywall of 35,000 credits. I mean that's ridiculous. 35,000 credits for a starfighter that nobody's gonna play because Starfighter Assault is a dead game mode mostly. Not many people play that game, and I'm scared. I'm scared, man. How much are those new heroes are gonna cost if the Starfighter is gonna cost 35,000 credits? I mean, that's not a smart move by EA or DICE, I don't know, at all. Because people are gonna buy the game because of Clone Wars, people are gonna return to the game because of Clone Wars, and they're gonna get pissed because the heroes that they wanted to play and got the game for are locked behind a credit wall, and they don't have enough credits to unlock them. And as we know, grinding for those credits it's gonna take a little bit of time. But I mean, that's not a problem for me, but the new players are gonna get pissed off and they're gonna abandon the game again. I mean, that scares me that they're locking the heroes in the credit paywall because they won't be having new skins, enough new skins for Clone Wars, like 5, 6 skins in the Clone Wars season. They're making us drain our credits by unlocking those new heroes and grind for credits for those 5 or 6 skins. That really scares me that they're not gonna be having enough new skins for Clone Wars. But my idea is they make the heroes free like they did in the Last Jedi DLC and add a crap ton of skins in the game. Like people are gonna spend crystals for cool looking skins. Like imagine a robot leg mall. People are gonna go ham. They're surely gonna pay crystals for the game. I mean, if you want to fund this game through crystals, locking the heroes behind the credit paywall, it's not a smart move. People are gonna get pissed off, man. Uh, I mean, add some new skins, add a crap ton of skins into your game, and people will surely spend extra money for the crystals to unlock those cool looking skins. Locking the heroes behind the paywall is not a smart move at all. So I'm really concerned about this, but if somehow they make the heroes free again and add different kinds of skins, a crap ton of skins for troopers and heroes, I'm sure people are gonna like it, and people are gonna spend a little bit of money for those crystals, and it's gonna be a big positive for saving Star Wars Battlefront 2. And finally, in number 5, we have the live service content. So let's say the Clone Wars content is released. People are gonna have fun playing it for about a month, for a few weeks, but what happens after that? Are they gonna just dump the game like they did after the Last Jedi DLC, or what? Because if this is gonna be like the major big content for the game, it's not gonna be good, man. Like Here is Clone Wars content. This is the biggest content for the game, and that's it. Go have fun with it, and we'll see you later. And that's not a smart move, man. You promised us that this game is gonna be a live service game, and as of right now, I haven't seen anything live service about this game. So Clone Wars content is dropped. People are gonna play it and have fun, but after that, you have to keep the game going. That's where the reused maps come into the play. Like add a bunch of reused maps throughout the months. That makes the people come back and play this game, and new blasters. New blasters, man. This is what the game has been lacking so much. We have been stuck with those 4 launch blasters for a long time now. We haven't seen any new blasters. At least if you can't design new blasters, add some reused blasters from Battlefront 1 like you do with the maps. Just give us some new blasters and give the players a bit of variety to choose their blasters, because right now we're stuck with only 4 blasters per class, and that's not very good. So in conclusion, if EA or DICE, I don't know, take the right steps for the Clone Wars content and the content after Clone Wars, if they take the right steps, Clone Wars has the huge potential to actually save this game and make it the game that it was promised, make it the huge game that it was promised to the fans, and people are gonna be happy with it, and more people are gonna play it. They're gonna suggest it to their friends, and through that, more people are gonna buy the game and play the game, and the player base and the player count is gonna rise, and we all are gonna have fun playing this game. So EA, just do the right thing. Don't screw this up again. Just add the Clone Wars content and just keep the game going. If you don't have new maps, okay, I don't mind. Just give us those reused maps every month, like new reused maps every month. So just keep the game going. Keep the game going. That give players the reason to come back to the game and play it again. Like players come back every month for new content and stuff like that. Everyone's gonna enjoy. Like add cool looking skins every month. People are gonna pay crystals for them, I'm sure. Just don't screw this up, EA. Don't screw it again. I'm having very high hopes for Clone Wars content to actually save this game and make it the game that it was going to be, or it was promised to be. And that's the final factor. If EA takes the right steps for the Clone Wars content, I'm sure the Clone Wars content will actually save the game. So that's gonna be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you share your opinions with me in the comment section below. This is my very first video on YouTube. I apologize for anything wrong in this video, like sounds or voices or video quality. I'm really sorry. This was my very first video on YouTube. I hope you apologize me, and maybe hit the subscribe button if you liked this video. That's gonna help me a lot. Or even give a thumbs up to this video. It will be massively appreciated. I think my next video is gonna be about Battlefield 5 and what I think about it and the potentials of that game. And that's gonna be it. I'm not gonna take your time anymore. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for stopping by.